Good afternoon. Here too. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm having a glass of rum, a shot of rum, and I have a cigar in my hand. I'm in the office. Just thinking, why not? Why not talk to myself and those who dare to listen? My voice is kind of like borderline hoarse, maybe sexy to some. All right. Most mornings before I sleep, and I mean mornings because I don't sleep till about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I stand and I look the corridor, veranda, whatever they used to call it, and I look up at the sky. I look at the stars. I look at if there's a moon. I look at the clouds. I basically spend about half an hour doing that. Just let my thoughts roam as wild as they can. Let nature speak to me. Fortunately, I live in Bali, so it's green everywhere, and you're in touch with virtually everything green. Everything is, you stand and you look and there's green everywhere, there's plants everywhere. So you feel like you're connected to something. It's not all concrete. So you have that feeling of being in nature, even though you're within a semi concrete structure. But I enjoy doing that because I'm always looking for something to happen in the sky. I remember once I was looking up and I saw something just shot across like a shooting star or whatever. And that was cool. So I do that. I've been doing that for years. I just spend like half an hour standing, looking at nothingness, nothing specific. I'm just looking out there and I let my thoughts. I rarely talk. I just let my thoughts do what they're supposed to do, ask the questions that they're supposed to ask. And it's interesting. I know it's not a big thing to talk about, and I guess so many occasions people, I'd say I expect anyone who takes the time to talk to other people to say something that is of constructive value rather than just talk about experiences they have and situations that don't really make any particular contribution to the audience's life. And I am doing this for people who want to watch, so it is for an audience. But my dad told me that you learn something from everything and you learn nothing from nothing. So if you're going to learn something from everything and you're going to learn nothing from nothing, that means you pay attention to everything and you might actually learn something interesting. That quiet time, I came up with the thought that everything that I see doesn't make sense anymore. You see, life has become such a routine. The routine brings about its own reward, but it doesn't give me that ultimate satisfaction that I need in order to feel like I am developing, that I'm growing. So I'm not looking at the monetary side because that's based on convenience. I'm talking about something inside where I feel like I've elevated myself to the next level. But it looks like I am elevating and the world isn't elevating at the same pace. So the illusion maintains. And so no matter how much I graduate, I can't outgraduate the illusion. I don't know if that makes sense. I see the world and I'm thinking the world is a better place. I'm looking for that better, but the evidence that I see in the world sort of like negates that. You see the evidence and you're like, okay, it's still shit. People are still shit. People treat each other like shit, and whether whatever, however anybody wants to take that, that's entirely up to you. People are evil, people are wicked, people are shit. Basically, you treat people like shit. I treat people like shit sometimes. I know. I come aware of it. I know. So, like I said, usually when I do these things, I don't look for a topic per se. I just vibe at whatever is on my mind. And it's my channel, really. You cannot choose not to listen. So, these moments that I have looking up at the stars and asking the wind to come and seeing if the wind will respond, and sometimes the wind responds and sometimes it doesn't, feeling myself as part of nature, there are moments that give you some sense of destiny, a sense of belonging. But when I come into this daily routine, this monotony of continuity, that's what I call it. I've called it that for years. Monotony as in repetitious, and continuity is just a repetitious continuity. Every day you're more or less doing the same thing, even though you think you're doing something different. You're doing a different job, but you're actually doing the same thing. You are working, you're engaging in some kind of activity that we perceive to be work in order to get a reward that you need in order to continue your life cycle, which is to pay your rent and pay for your vehicle and your blah 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 blah. So it's just a continuous spiral. There doesn't seem to be much of it's an agenda, but it doesn't seem to be much of a fulfillment transaction. It just feels like you're part of the collective. So, you go around in a circle and there's exits, but you just go around in a circle because everybody's going around in a circle. And hell, the whole society tells you to go around in a circle. It's just like someone sent me information today about in Bali, they're telling people to wear masks, even in your car. You're alone in the car and you have to wear a mask. Just had a power NEPA. For my Nigerian people, they would know what I mean. NEPA, we just lost electricity. God knows why. I'd have to go and find out. You can still see me, right? I can still see me. All right, we're gonna take a walk. But before I go, I think, yeah, I'd have to continue this another time because I'm needed outside. So I would hit pause on this thought and come back to it at another time. Short video. Apologize for the inconvenience. I can't think absolutely clearly when the people banging on the door, and I can hear a little bit of chaos going outside because of the light. Maybe we haven't paid. Could be. But I have to deal with it. So, arrivederci. Click to subscribe if you like the videos that I put out. Share them with other people. There's a bell next to the subscribe that gives you an alert when we have new videos. Click on that. And I also do some videos on Instagram, but I usually share on all platforms. And now the semi-new website is coming up, ea2wo.com. I have the -2, but that has to do with my book and all, but this is just going to be for video blogs and also the audios that I do pocket loads of audios, mostly daily when I'm really frustrated, and I want to share some of that because you could go through 35 minutes of me talking or 25 minutes of me talking and pick up 17 seconds of something profound. That's just the way it is. They're called sessions of mental masturbation. I learned that from a friend. Okay? Keep looking at the sky. Find reason for being. But ultimately go inside and find reason for your reason. I think everything just lies within. If we go inside, we find what needs to be. If we stay outside, we just seem to be going around this roundabout, looking for an exit, but not recognizing where they are. That's just the way I'm feeling today. Much love. Have a nice day.
Yo, you see these dreams only seem to manifest when I'm woke. I'll bite the wings off an angel if that shit helps me cope. But on this downhill stream where we tumble and roll, it seems I only find solace in a couple of folks. Yeah man, I'm grown now. I'm trying to move up on my own now. So I don't need no pronouns. No intention of this slowdown. So tell me what you're thinking, I might tell you